In 14th episode, Asagi and Nagi were in two players' room as they lost Bachira. Baru and Asahi also came there after losing a teammate, Amori's Messi. Nagi challenged Baru for 2-on-2 match, and he accepted. The one guy who won't get selected after losing in that match will have to leave Blue Lock. Now, their match started. Baru scored the first goal from 29 meters distance for Team Red. Nagi scored the first and second goal using his mind and skills for Team White. Asahi and Baru team worked and scored the second goal for Team Red. Asahi then felt like he was the weakest there, so went to score a goal himself. In next episode, Asahi shot the ball, but it got stopped by the Blue Lock man. Suddenly Baru arrived and scored the third goal for Team Red. Asagi tried to score the goal himself, but ended up depending on Nagi again, and he scored the third goal for Team White. Asahi tried scoring a goal himself again, but passed it to Baru, and he scored the fourth goal for Team Red. Nagi then scored the fourth goal too, and now both teams only needed one more goal to win. It was revealed that Asahi's parents died 2 years ago, so he started aiming to become a pro football player to earn good for his remaining family. While leaving when he got selected by Blue Lock, his siblings gave him a juice box as a good luck charm, which he was still keeping with himself. Now, after remembering all that, Asahi wanted to score a goal himself, but failed again. Asagi stole his technique of going behind when the opponent is not looking, and scored the fifth goal for Team White to win the match. Because of the rule, Asagi and Nagi chose Baru from the losing team, while Asahi left Blue Lock. Chigiri Kunigami and Ryo teamed up. The next episode, Asagi's team found Ryo's team in the bathroom, and Ryo challenged them for a match as Nagi chose Asagi over him earlier. Rin's team wasn't getting any opponents as 3 of them were the top 3 players, so Bachira decided to wait for Asagi's team. Asagi's and Ryo's teams came to the field. Ryo's big brain, Kunigami's strength, and Chigiri's speed made them a perfect team, and Chigiri scored the first goal for Team Red. The next episode, Baru wasn't passing the ball to his teammates, which was ruining their chances to score the goal. Kunigami then scored the second goal for Team Red. Asagi passed the ball to Nagi instead of Baru, which let him score the first goal for Team White. Ryo, Chigiri and Kunigami team worked, and Kunigami scored the third goal for Team Red. Asagi and Nagi then used Baru as a decoy and scored the second and third goals for Team White to tie the score. Chigiri used his super speed and scored the fourth goal for Team Red. Raichi Gin and Wanima, who could speak this whole time, formed a team. In next episode, it was revealed that Baru has a fetish for seeing others getting dominated by him in the match. Now, he managed to take the ball near the goal, but Chigiri was about to take it away from him. Suddenly Asagi came and for the first time he passed him the ball, which let Asagi score the fourth goal for Team White. Both teams only needed one goal to win now. Baru got the ball and was about to pass it to Asagi and Nagi, but then saw the future where he'll sit in his house and will be watching them playing in a national team. That motivated him to score the goal himself, and he ran past everyone and scored the fifth goal for Team White to win the match. The next episode, after thinking for a bit, Asagi's team chose Chigiri as their teammate from the losing team. Ryo was disappointed as Nagi didn't choose him, so Nagi told him that he's not here to form a team with him, but to win. For that, he'll do whatever he want. Later, Bachira's past was shown. He loved playing football since he was a kid, which made others think he was weird. His mother supported him, and when he had no one to play with, his mother told him to play with his inner monster. He later joined the football club of his school and couldn't find anyone who could play the way he wanted to. He was later chosen by Blue Lock where he saw Asagi and realized that he also has an inner monster just like him. Now, Asagi challenged Ren's team for a 4-on-4 match. Iman Kuin and Imameru formed a team too. The next episode, Asagi's and Rin's teams came to the field. It was revealed that Aryu's complex is his first name, Jaibe, as it doesn't sound glamorous. The match started and after team working, Chigiri scored the first goal for Team White. Rin used his brain and manipulated others to make way for him, then shot the ball in mid-air to score the first goal for Team Red. Aryu got the ball from Bachira and headbutted in mid-air to score the second goal for Team Red. Nagi and Asagi understood each other's thoughts, and Nagi scored the second goal, using 2-stage fake volley move. The next episode, Rin manipulated everyone again with his movements and passed the ball to Bachira, and he scored the third goal for Team Red. Rin was about to get the ball by manipulating others, suddenly Baru came, who was waiting like a lion, and scored the third goal for Team White. Takamitsu was about to score a goal, but Baru and Chigiri forcefully stopped him and got yellow cards. Team Red received a free kick, so Rin scored the fourth goal from a huge distance for Team Red. Nico and Zantetsu teamed up and waited for the third teammate. The next episode, Asagi tricked Rin into thinking about his future moves by playing randomly and scored the fourth goal for Team White using reverse direct back heel shot. Both teams now needed one more goal to win. Bachira was unable to give his best as he was doubting his skills after seeing Asagi and Rin. He then realized that if Team White will win, they'll choose Rin over him, so he started trusting himself instead of his inner monster. Isagi was about to score a goal, but Rin unbelievably stopped the ball. Bachira got the ball and started going to score the goal himself by not relying on the monsters around him. He dribbled through the whole Team White and shot the ball towards the goal, but no. Isagi had already figured that out. The next episode, the ball Isagi stopped went back and landed near Rin. That let Rin easily score the 5th goal for Team Red, and they won the match. Rin decided to choose a member from the losing team himself and chose Isagi, as he only won because he luckily got the ball near him. With that, Rin, Bachira, Ryu Takemitsu and Isagi cleared the second selection. Next, they'll have a 5-on-5 match against the World 5, which had Spain's Leonardo Luna, England's Adam Blake, Argentina's Pablo Cabassos, Brazil's Dada Silva, and France's Julian Loki. After 24 hours, Team Blue Lock went to the field against the World 5. After speaking broken English, their match started. Whoever will score 5 goals first will win. Bachira, Isagi and Rin team worked, and Rin scored the first goal for Team Blue Lock easily. The next episode, Julian Loki scored the first, Adam Blake scored the second, Dada Silva scored the third, Pablo Cabassos scored the fourth, and Leonardo Luna scored the 5th goal to easily win the match, and left to report it to Ego. At Blue Lock's special conference room, everyone was angry at Ego for spending so much money on that project and asked for visible progress, so Ego agreed to show them. Everyone who had a match with World 5 was called to the 3rd selection. 7 teams, meaning only 35 players, were left out of 300 players. Rin's team was the first one to pass the 2nd selection. Second team was of Nagibaru Chigiri Zantetsu and a new guy, Jin. Third was of Atoya Aiki Kenyu Yuzu and Karasu. Fourth was of Akira Taiga Haiji Riji and Najiro. Fifth was of Nico Yukio Hiyori Kairo and Hajime. Hajime was injured. Sixth was of Raichi Gagamaru Jinichi Tanaka and Kaihei. Seventh was of Igarashi Tetsu Corona Ryo and Ryusei. Isagi was expecting Kunigami, but his team lost, and Ryo was chosen by Ryusei. Ego told everyone that after 3 weeks, 11 players from Blue Lock will face Japan's national under-20 team, and if Team Blue Lock will lose, the project will get cancelled. Rin's brother, Itachi Sai, will also play in it and will subscribe to the channel. In the final scene, everyone got ready to give their best to keep the project going. Thanks for sticking till the end. If you enjoyed, then like, subscribe, join my Patreon, and check out my other videos too.